Hey, hi, how are you? So good to see you. It really is. I've been feeling pretty quiet lately. Pretty quiet. Feeling a little slow. The weather has definitely changed. We have some chilly mornings. And a little drizzly. Today's the first full day of overcast drizzles. So I'm feeling all the cozy, hot tea vibes. Oh. I have apple and cinnamon tea. So good. So good. Haven't been doing much of anything lately. Worked a couple of overnights. And remember when I went to the Lambtown Fiber Festival with Sarah Nickel? And I was very greedy. And I picked up a whole bunch of wool that was sheared right in front of us. Oh, it was amazing. I got caught up in the moment. I've got this huge bag, about the size of a bed pillow, full of wool. And I got this, whoop, we're unzipped. I just have it in these these zipper laundry bags. I picked those up at Daiso. They were $1.75 each. I've been processing and working with the wool. I did some washing. I did the first initial washing outside. I used just a big tote. Filled it with water. This is what I'm picking out of it by hand. It's just a glass jar. And I'm picking out little burrs and little, I call them stickers, little foxtails and little seeds and stuff. Getting ahead of myself. So first I rinsed the wool twice, very good, and laid it out on, I almost keep doing that. This isn't my usual setup. I'm usually sitting over there on the couch. Totally distracted. I washed the wool twice with a tiny bit of Dawn liquid detergent and got all of the mud, probably fecal matter. I got most of the organics out of the wool. And then I let it dry really good. It was perfect timing. It dried. I did this weeks ago when the sun was still out and it was nice and bright out. Got all the wool dried. And then I noticed it still really wasn't very clean. So I did some Google researching and I think I messed up. I bought these washer bags, these Delicates washer bags, and I turned my washing machine, does not have a center agitator. I put it on Delicates. I did a deep water wash, cold water, did just tap water. I did put a tiny bit of, which laundry detergent are we using right now? I think Glade, not Glade. We're not using Tide because Tide wasn't on sale at Costco this month. We tried a different one. They also do air fresheners. Maybe it is. If you're interested in what kind of laundry detergent I use, I'll put it in the description box below after I walk myself all the way out to the garage just to look. But I really don't think it's that important. I put a little bit of laundry detergent in the washing machine. I waited for the washer to fill completely full. And I paused it and I left it in the cold water for about an hour or two until I remembered that I had done that. And then I went ahead and proceeded with the load, the functions of the load. When I just rinsed and washed, I usually do a better job, but I have so much of it. I think part of it I was rushing through. So when I wash it in the bucket, it stays apart. I mean, I kind of pull it apart a little bit. It stays fluffy. When I threw it in the dang washing machine, it didn't felt. It's not felted. This is what I've ended up with. My own fault. So it's not felted. It comes apart very, very easily. It's just maybe if these bags were a little fuller and it didn't have as much room to move around in there, I would have had an easier time. But this is a slow process. I'm just sitting here. I pull up a tuft. I separate it. I go, ooh, it's so soft. There's still a lot of lanolin in it. My hands are incredibly soft. My house smells cozy woolly, which I think is a scent at Bed Bath & Beyond. Not Bed Bath & Beyond. Body Works. Oh my goodness. Every time I miss a word, I'm going to take a sip. That's how I'm going to do that. So I've just been sitting here plucking yarn for the last couple of days. Soon to be yarn. Someday yarn. I also found a Facebook group for my spinning wheel. It specializes in the mechanics of antique wheels. And posted a picture of my wheel asking for any advice, that it would be greatly appreciated. And ooh, the people came flooding with information. Oh, it's incredible. So that's definitely a step in this wool's journey, will be my spinning wheel, getting a little maintenance. I've got a whole video for that. The story of the wheel, maybe a year. Oh no, time has moved faster than that. Maybe 2 or 3 years ago, my daughter Nola and I were driving around after grocery shopping or some sort of errands, and we saw that there was a yard sale, and at the end of the driveway was a beautiful, compact spinning wheel. So I stopped and I talked to the young people that were running the yard sale, garage sale, and they said that it was their grandma's and that grandma had passed, and nobody in the family was interested in it, didn't know what to do with it, didn't know the value of it. I bought it. I brought it home, and it's a bit intimidating. I did, sit down and try and give it a whirl, and it didn't whirl. So I thought, oh, that's okay. It's a project. It's, it's a beautiful piece of antique furniture to sit in the home, and someday I'll figure it out. Well, it's been a while. So I was really, really happy to get all that Facebook information. All that, I know what type I have. I know what maintenance I should be doing. I know that the band was constructed incorrectly or put together incorrectly, and I need to work on that. But it's a slow process. You start with, almost did it again. Started with dirty sheep wool. I have something clean and fluffy. I just sit here and pick and pick and pick. My tote is already filling up with the clean, nice stuff. Look at that. I have a drop spindle and some wool from the year before this year that I gathered some wool and cleaned it and picked it and processed it. And it's just like a little shoebox size tote. So I got greedy with this project, and I knew what I was jumping into because it took me a really long time to do the smaller amount. There's no time limit on this. I have an older towel that I set down because as you're picking and pulling, little bits of things fall off. It's relaxing. It's a very soothing activity for a rainy, drizzly day. I have ham bone and some black-eyed peas on the stove, slow cooking. What else have I been working on? I'll fall asleep just talking about this. I worked a couple overnights, and I mentioned I have very, very close family friends are expecting a grandbaby. Yay, a baby girl. And I think I mentioned to you that they're very outdoorsy, and they're not so much into just the girly pink and purple and the ruffles and all that. So I had to think outside the box. Well, I have some silky, pretty True tucked away in my cedar chest. Oh, I'm sorry, it's New Boo. It's the New Boo, not the True Boo. I picked it up at Goodwill for $1.99 a skein, and so far I am 3 skeins into this lovely little dress. It's peachy. This is the true color with the natural light. This is it. What color is it? It's peach. Come on, Lion Brand. You need to get with Hallmark and come up with some peach keen. So I'm supposed to do 25 to 28 rows. This is the 3rd one. I have plenty more. It's to original pattern. The tutorial is written for 18 to 24 months. I went down a hook size. I'm thinking 12 to 18 months, which is perfect because when you have a baby shower, you tend to get lots and lots and lots of newborn clothes. And depending on the size of your newborn, sometimes your newborn is already wearing 0 to 3 months. So I'm thinking it'll fit baby just a little bit longer. Now, when I get done, I want to put a little piece of flat, lacy ribbon, off-white, a cream color, all the way across the middle piece so it has a tiny little bow right here. So that gives me peach, a cream. Hear me out. What about that mossy green? For a ruffled fan edging on the bottom and just a very, very tiny one on the sleeves. What do you think? I think it'd be pretty. And this is very, very thin, so it'll be very, very lacy, delicate, which is nice because this New Boo's kind of heavy. I also found a cute little pattern for cowgirl boots. And so that's why I kind of wanted to incorporate, I have more of this, so the main color, the top part of the boot will be this color. And then I have a tan that would match the flat lacy ribbon that I saw at Hobby Lobby. And then I was thinking if I use the green tan, and the green will just be the trimming detail work on the boot, would give a cute, cute little, it's a bootie, like a slipper designed like a cowgirl boot. And then I started working, oh, it's not even in here. I found a deer plushie, a fawn, which, oh man, when you're searching Ravelry patterns, there are so many different wordage I have to remember to check. So I looked up deer, got a lot of Rudolphs. I looked up fawn, which is cute. There's a lot of little bibs and baby rattles and baby hats that are of that sleepy fawn, two-toned, freckly deer, fawn, which is cute. I also looked up doe. Didn't get anything on doe. Not much. But of course I also hit in my filters, I put free patterns. So that kind of eliminates a lot of them. But there's so many free tutorials and patterns, and if I mash them together, I get exactly what I'm looking for. So I have a little fawn plushie, cowgirl boots, and a little dress as my main gift. And then of course, I showed you before, I was working on tons of baby bibs. And then I think I'll pick up a couple packages of onesies. Onesies and bibs is pretty much what my kids lived in for quite a while. So I think that would be a nice little gift to take to the baby shower. And then, of course, when I meet the baby for the first time, I want to be able to take some other items that I make. We'll see. I just posted a Wednesday wipeout video with my trees. So I think I'm going to cozy up on the couch right here and use my little plucking jar. I think I'm just going to sit and look out the window and watch it rain. It's kind of rejuvenating not to have anything that I have to do and just relax and just I need a deep breath of relaxation. I think that's what I'm going to take today. It was very nice visiting with you. Thank you for coming to visit. I really enjoy seeing you. I'm going to go check my laundry detergent because I know you're still thinking about it. I'm going to go check the laundry detergent, put it in the description box below. Leave me a comment. What laundry detergent do you use and why? Costco really doesn't have our Tide on sale very often, and we tried the Arm & Hammer one and kind of made me a little itchy. I don't know. I'm not really very sensitive. I got a tough skin. I don't know why it would bother me. Use the cheap stuff. I'm perfectly fine. It's Gain. Is it Gain? I think I said Glade before. I think it's Gain. Thank you for visiting and taking part in the important decisions of my life. I'll see you soon. Bye.